Let them hear you!
It's a big one. Sonic Magisk against the old teammate. Snappy Madden some bias against the old teammate. Rivalries everywhere. And Ence was birthed inside this arena. A household name they became inside this arena. And another chance here with the Polish lineup to make their name known.
And we're kicking this show off on Mirage, a quarterfinal for history. Team Falcons on that T side. Ence will start on the defense.
Diaz gonna be pushed up towards ramp. Glaive gonna be smoked off, and right out of spawn, Falcons calling for the A execute.
And it's Glaive first up. D-Hut inside the ramp, waiting to go. The Jewel Run is rattling away, but he's down first. Snappy's headshot, Boris's follow-up. And this is good for Falcons so far. They're in towards CT spawn. It's a clean, decisive pistol, but Ence beginning to bite back. It's Hades. And he's got a bone to pick tonight. He's got Boris out of that. Hades falls, Magisk follows up, and the experience seems to be coming out on top at the moment. Kylar locked out in a 1v4.
Yeah, this is a rough pistol round for Ence. They're going to be knocked out immediately. A good execution from Falcons and not enough production. But as you said, settling nerves, getting used to this environment. So much of the focus, so much of the workload feels like Glaive's shoulders, that experienced IGL. Getting these guys to just relax, get comfortable in this stage, in this crowd. And Kylar tapping away, can't connect. That's pistol round secured by Falcons.
And this man behind him is not going to be feeling any nerves in this moment. Zonic's been up here so many times.
Excuse me, Ence has all the weapons they'd like.
Jason Hades cracks right open Magisk, and that's going to be Ence opening up with the first kill. And not only that, but they've done damage to Boros, who's down to 8 points. So he'll back away. Mid is given on over to the CTs temporarily, and Snappy's the only player still sticking around to fight and force those players back into short.
Oh, Hades is going to be so important for this team. Unfortunately, goes down to Madden challenging at the B-bomb site.
Oh.
Goofy can't win it either. And if Madden's going to make these plays all game long, your defense is going to be under a lot of pressure.
And here comes Boros late into this round through short. He's looking to join up with Madden that's already created that space and brought the pressure, but Madden is stepping up. A 7-1 start here on the Spodek stage. And his teammates, well, they're with him. And they've got the advantage in front of them. Madden now has the AWP in hand. With low health, he's moves into the market, and this time it's a missed shot. Madden misses for the first moment.
Bit of a hole early on for Ence.
They know that support behind them inside of the stadium will certainly play a factor, but they've got to start winning rounds. Like he's searching for some utility, but here comes this play from Falcons, and they pop in, and they've popped open Kylar instantly. Ence are not able to hold at all. No kills going their way at the moment.
Openings are becoming an issue.
Yeah, they are, and here comes Hades to try and plug that gap, but all the flashes are keeping it awkward, and Hades has to step up, and he won't. He's cut down at the bottom of the stairway with absolutely no shot in the world. 3 players left for Ence, realizing no money in the bank, and they're trying to get away, but Boris is about to butcher them. Goofy in front of him at that murder hole, and they will get around the corner. Still time to warm up into this.
And it's been very simple Counter-Strike for Falcons. A couple of A executes in there, a little bit of mid-control, Madden challenging over at the B bomb site, but nothing fancy.
Hey guys, make sure to check out hotpizza.gg as they've added a new cool event. Complete easy daily tasks like visiting the website, opening a case, playing a classic or case battle to get cheese points, and make sure to complete all the tasks of the day to get an extra bonus. Once you collect enough, you can open different cheesy peasy cases for free and get a really cool skin. So, if you want to check out hotpizza.gg, the link will be in the description below, and don't forget to use my code VLADOPART for another free 50 cents bonus.
Pushing out of Palace, Molotov under the wood to clear it. They look composed at the moment, Falcons. They look so composed. And Ence have to try and disrupt that. Glaive with a signature play with mid-aggression, going for the swing, getting back into connector. Glaive trying to battle, and D-Hut comes to defend him. Now the first push out through the ramp is coming in, this time from Snappy, who's got himself in towards the sandwich. Magisk playing in Palace with him. As Ence have gathered around the corner, this is their best chance to win a round yet. And they've even got utility to push back that Palace play.
Do they know about Snappy?
That's no idea.
That's the next one. Shadow show. Snappy looks up. Oh, what a transfer down. Snappy can't do anything more, but he's opened up an opportunity for some Pious.
Yeah, 2v2 established off the back of that kill from some Pious. I'm sure Glaive would have absolutely thought he had that kill locked in, but Snappy steps up, and now some Pious dives out of Palace, sees that the site is clear. Well, fake plan to try and draw a push from those Ence players, and Hades, he's going for it. Nades open, that smoke, missed shot, goes down to Magisk. He's got to land those, he's got to hit those in this situation. And now it's Diha up against his ex-teammates. He's got that first kill through the smoke, Sabias is down, but Magisk takes him out through the smoke.
Hard fought round, but what a kill from Snappy over in Cubby. Just holding his nerve, one kill down, and they have to peek for information. They don't know what's coming, they don't know how committed.
He'll cover off Connector as the rest of his teammates make the play for B, because once again, Madden is the player over there getting control of the apartments.
There's so much pressure in mid though that Glaive doesn't feel comfortable rotating quite yet. Hades is going to back up into it. Lost focus, taken down, a little bit of disorganization in the defense, and this B bomb site is in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Goofy playing from the van gets absolutely brutalized by the utility. Glaive swings out, but that risky play does not pay off. At this moment, Falcons in full control. And just shaking at this point. Goofy's got to step up. That's his first kill of this map so far. Diha comes to help him. And a 2v3 established off the back of it. Goofy's got to know that Boris jumped out that window, and Goofy's having a big moment. Boris is coming back over to look to the apartments, and that's where the last two Ence players currently occupy. Boris sees the back, couldn't seize the chance. And now just holds for his moment yet again, but the timing as he looks away, this fight is awkward. This fight is prolonged, and is indicating factor that he doesn't know both players are there. He checked back to the market, and now he's focusing on this. Ence have got their first round, and it's Goofy that gets them it. He steps up massively in the B bomb site from 0 to 4 kills in 1 round.
That's almost an impossible situation. Goofy is equal parts plays that well and just gets extremely lucky. For the majority of that, he can just hide and smoke and pray, biding his time. But when he gets those moments, he delivers.
Goofy gets them off the goose egg. Now they've got to build on this. He's given them the chance. He's given them the opening with a miraculous B hold.
Look at Madden. Madden's already at the top of A ramp. He's already challenging in towards Skylar with the peek, and he's eventually got the kill.
That's the noisy dismount coming in from Madden off Tetris. Couldn't stack them up quick enough, and Kylar swings out from underwood. So Ence up 2 players. They seem to have shaken off a few of those nerves, but some Pious comes back to claim the life of Diha.
Yeah, that's an easy one to get back. A little bit of aggression from Diha and Goofy. And here's the disaster. Not only is it 2 kills, but it's opened up the entire B bomb site. That is all the defenders. And now Ence is going to have to spread across the map. They're going to have to close that gap, but they don't quite know where the commitment's coming. Still nervous about middle, but all their resources are in the wrong place.
It's going to take some time still for Falcons to get to that bomb site, so maybe Glaive can find himself in an impactful position.
Timing on this is spectacular for Glaive.
It absolutely is. This maneuver could eradicate this round for Falcons. As Glaive gets in behind them, good night Magisk, and some Pious sprints. He now knows he's alone in this one.
But he's got time with the ult. He's got time to get this bomb plant and be in position to pick off those rotations.
And he's unfazed by the big moment. He's unfazed by the stage.
Glaive's going for a reposition, or he's coming back.
Puts that bomb down, locks it in inside of the site, now detected. Searches for Hades, who he replaced so long ago. He's got the scope ready, waiting for that swing, but Hades, he eventually goes around and some Pious connects it. Now looking for a follow-up, but he's being pushed from 2 sides and they overrun him. The Spanish Alper is no more, and Ence do find their 2nd in a row. And some Pious goes for the peek, but it's a missed shot, and it's chaos as players are peeking with nades in hand. But no kill yet for Glaive. He knows they're getting closer. He knows he's got a fight in front of him, but the Danish in-game leader cannot hold. Madden breaks through him.
What a tight angle for Madden. That extended
Gonna flank.
Oh, Goofy's here already. Double dink. Do they realize it? Some Pious turns, but it doesn't matter. Goofy's arrived to the big stage.
He really has some of the most impactful moments so far. And Diha dances with death. Goofy took a while to get into this. He took a moment to get comfortable. pushing forward to Falcons' 9th round, but it's a big shot from Glaive. Ence looking to stay in this half and get 4 out of it. But it's still so difficult. That shot will help. Big kill from Kylar.
But there's a trade each and every time. Each and every time a kill comes out for Ence. This time Hades has got it, and he's got it clean. Kylar adds in.
And just Magic's left towards the ramp. He'll hold his position. Inside of the peak, it's a big one on Kylar. That deep juice being stuck, and Hades will bring him down. Ence make a half of it. They come back in, and this matchup is still up for debate. Diha's about to have a fight in Palace up against his former Aubrey. He's got eyes on him, but the timing as he steps on back. Sampaio looking to swing around that pillar. And it's such an awkward fight all the meantime. It's Ence making their way through the ramp. They're getting into this bomb site, and Diha's just keeping them distracted, but the fight is going down in jungle. A couple of kills from Madden. And Ence this time, they've fallen apart on the T side. It's a big hole from Falcons. It's completely different than what we've seen in that first half, and that's 9-4, cleaned up.
You said Dia is keeping Sampaio distracted. I think it's the other way around. Sampaio is holding Dia out from being involved in that hit whatsoever.
Smoke out to window instantly. Boris looks to fight early on. He'll spam a full magazine down to top mid because he knows he's got his teammate Madden there with him. He's trying to provide support, and Madden is making a mess of them top mid. Good trade back from Hades. Needed that one to go their way.
Yeah, but nobody could swing out on the initial contact from Goofy, so that's a brilliant double kill from Madden. He got them started in the first half in the first few rounds. He's done it again here.
Timing for Boros just at that window smoke. He sensed a chance. He nearly walks away with another kill for the Falcons, but that missed opportunity keeps Ence in this round. Probably until this point, though, because that kill from Magic has really made this T-side round now very difficult.
They've denied everything Ence have wanted to do with the initial salvo of utility, and now there's really nothing left, just flashbangs. It's going to be clear lines of sight. There's no smokes to block anything off, so a massive challenge, and all of Falcons is going to be here immediately. 3 players going to come through market.
Kylar just at the window. He knows the snap. He's down below him, and he'll take that headshot, but involving himself in that fight has brought him down to low HP, and he's cleaned up by Sampaio. It's 11-4 now for Falcons. Utility disrupts the smokes. Boros looking for a kill through them. Still, Ence have got no closer to putting that bomb down until this point. Glaive punching those digits through, but it's denied. Boros lands those shots right through the smoke, and Madden's got the death sentence. He's got the knockout blow here. He's inside the ramp, making that flank, and it's a double lineup. Pulls out the pistol, and Hades brings him out of the round. It's got to be a miraculous clutch here for Hades. He's got a second headshot, but that swing from CT was too quick to handle. From silencing Ence in their opening map of the quarterfinals.
They're going to lean on Hades again.
Shot, he's down. Madden locks that kill through. Glaive is trying to come through Palace, and they tried to lean on a couple of these players, but none of them strong enough at this moment in time. Sampaio peers back into the apartments. It's Kylos to create a bit of space, but the problem here is the bomb is all the way at top middle, so Goofy must stand tall, and he only manages one. 55 seconds left. Falcons will soon find that bomb as Boros moves deeper and deeper around the corner, putting Kylar into a 1v3 that just seems impossible at the 45-second mark of this round.
Yeah, Snappy just spotted it. He'd have to hurry up. He's checking every single corner. This one needs to be clean. Wrong way he's looking, and Boros is going to end it. That's Mirage. First map goes to Falcons. Ence. A disappointing start to these quarterfinals for them in front of the home crowd. But they have to have a conversation and settle down with the energy in the room and bring it back on map 2.
Anything other than Kevlar here for Falcons. They are confident in this pistol, and it's a good headshot. It's Kylar gone. That's the first opening here for Falcons. They have been dominant on pistol rounds all day long, and it doesn't look like that story's going to change. Every headshot, not a chance for Ence.
Man, that looks entirely like Falcons knew what they were going to do the whole time. A double push in towards short, a boost up as well. That pistol round gets obliterated.
You really wanted to see a pistol round win for Ence if they are to get that energy flowing through them coming into a mental reset, but to come back in and just get clotheslined yet again, it's got to be so tough to swallow, and there's no bomb plant. They didn't get close, so has to be the full eco or a weak force buy into the next round. And the commitment now started that B-bomb site, utility flying on in. It's going to be a quick call for Ence, and it's worked out early. Boros is removed. Snappy's turned to step up with the SMG, and he's so often so good with that weapon, and he gets 2 out of it. Again, though, it's Madden looking to unravel it again. He is their absolute nightmare. Today, Madden is not missing, and he's climbing over the top of Goofy. One quick kill as that MAC-10 rattles into the belly. And he'll move closer. Knows he's got time as well. Plenty of time, in fact, here for Goofy. And Magic brings him down. On the flank, 50 seconds left. There's still time to stay composed, but the problem is Falcons' CT side has sandwiched these Ence players into this position, and Sampayas gets hungry for information. He moves around that corner, and now Boros is the second player up through Con. And Diha is looking forward. Big D from Diha. And that gives Ence the player up in this round, and a few steps away from confirming it in the final 30 seconds. Hades goes around this corner. Oh, he needed that one instant, but it doesn't happen. Madden's dropped to 1 health. Will that come back to bite them? It won't. Ence's first bite pays off, and they look to try and get into this first half. Utility drops in behind Sampayas. That smoke will be so large that he feels uncomfortable maintaining the same position, and Magic is forced into a fight alone, and he will lose it against Goofy. But Sampayas has been so good around these smokes, but not this time. Not against Goofy.
That smoke was almost inviting that play from Sampayas, and Ence was ready for it, and now the long peak. Well constructed, well put together, and Ence controls the map.
And here's a play forward into Grave, and he waited around that corner, and Snappy offers up a free kill. It's a fantastic round from Ence. It's the best Counter-Strike we've seen from them yet. Goofy thought he had the kill, but Grave, he needs to line them up, and it's a double before death. And Madden's changed his position up. Heaven Wrap from Sampayas is detected, and we know how good Madden was on map 1. But this round, it's not working too well. He does not have the kit, the utility, or the health. And Madden will retreat away. He will disengage as Ence push forward to 5.
It's a nice round from Falcons, though. Making that difficult. 3 kills, chipping away just a little bit at the economy. That trap almost pans out. It looked like Ence, there's a world in which they wander into it.
It's not a round that fills you full of confidence, that's for sure. Could have been a different story if the kill on Snappy comes in on the first attempt.
They ended up there, so it's brought a 3rd defender over, which has weakened this bomb site as well.
It's a great setup, and now they've just got to hit their shots, and Kylar rounds the corner, lots of damage done. Boris had to step up. He had to get something for his team, and he makes this round doable for Falcons. 3v3, and the retake, it's a question of whether or not they want to go for it. They don't have the most amount of utility in the world. They don't have a kit on any of these surviving players. But if they're quick about this, if they use their haste, they might be able to get back in time. And Ence looking to try and force a post plant. And with that headshot and the follow-up kill from Hades, it's absolutely going to push Ence forward to 6 rounds on the T side.
I'll take back everything I said about, oh boy, a goosh through the corner of the wall. Goofy's out for blood, and he's got Sampayas. That's everything, again, taken from Falcons. Man, that 12 HP does so much work, and it's the utility that sets it up.
Fuel the energy within the team and loosen up. Get confident on this stage, and Diha destroys Sampayas, and Diha keeps moving in. Second kill. Ence have dismantled this round from Falcons. There's nothing to talk about for the CT side. This is more like it. This is the Polish power people were waiting for.
And I think Glave's has a chance for a nice read here.
Yeah, they've taken their time here, Ence, but it still could fall apart.
Well, I believe in Glave's mind, he's going to be thinking, oh
my
no,
God, it could completely fall apart. It was looking so good for Ence, but that kill had to happen. It had to come in. And now it's Boris with his chance to prove he's a stage player. It's his chance to show he can step up in the moments that matter most. And he's inside of water. He'll drop down inside of the site. And with the FAMAS, it's not the best gun for it, but Boris lines them up, and it could be a disaster. It could be a nightmare, and it looks like it might be, but Boris still thinks about Monster, and he's looking the wrong way.
Shout out to Goofy, 2 HP. And the movement, the mobility, the reposition. Boros did so much damage. He expected Goofy to be scared. Is looking brilliant from Glaive and Ence.
And the frustration of Sampayas gives the crowd something to celebrate. You're starting to see Ence play with some fluidity. They're moving across the map confidently, but here's Falcons making an information move at the 52nd mark of the round. And Monster Smoke will start to fade away. It's all about this fight now. And zywoo may have been frustrated last round, but he's going to be even more after that kill. Goofy rounds the corner. dha does not stop that play, but he gathers information, and that's everything for Ence at this point. And Bank, oh, it's a play forward for Madden, looking to deposit a couple of headshots. He flicks back, and Madden, he's done it again. It's absolutely so impressive that Madden's got to this level.
Yeah, that one's crushing. I'm not sure how they didn't hear him burning in the Molotov as he steps through. Hectic situation. A lot of communication.
Glaive walking in, but Boros from the sandbags. It's a good first kill. He repositions and swings though, and that's often the criticism you can have of him. He's got to hope his teammates can make up for that mess, and it's not going to happen for Snappy. A 2v2 now set up off the back of those. And is it a 2v2 that Falcons want to compete for?
Remember, the ults are in play, and especially on zywoo. If Magis goes down, zywoo ain't going to want to risk the AWP.
Miss nade. Oh, the experience that comes in, and now Hades is watching for it. Magis coming around the corner. It's a sick shot from Hades. And obviously absolutely no chance now for zywoo, so he gets into the smoke after losing his teammate. He'll disengage, he'll fall back, and Ence are given 8. So the question was, will they be able to bounce back after a frustrating round loss? And we've got our answer, and it's yes.
That's some beautiful trading for Ence coming into that. That was a heavy resistance at this bomb site. Boros even getting the first kill. But hunting down the kill on Snappy towards Monster was absolutely brilliant and necessary to bring it into a 2-on-2 as quick as possible. And if you're Ence, you're loving what Hades is providing you with the AWP right now. Good in clutches, he's had some openings, been good in the mid-round as well. Your best performing player in the group stage has showed up here in the playoffs. Banana this entire time with the AWP, he's not going to expect them to be this close.
And zywoo doesn't have the weapon for a multi-kill. Surely not. He doesn't have a single kill. Goofy hits that headshot without a problem. And now with a 5v3, Hades' shot sends them to hell. There's absolutely no way that Magis and Boros can even think about a round like this. It's sad that Hades dies in that situation for Ence, but at least they pick up the information that Boros was trying to flank, and he's still trying to flank. He might be able to catch him behind him, and Boros blisters his way forward. dha's taken out. Now he considers the bathroom, and this is a huge play from Boros. 3 kills already, but there's 2 more to still find. And we said it was in control of Ence, but now that could go away. Good information gathered for Glaive, and the experience allows him to fall back and stay composed as Boros, the Butcher, has arrived to this round. But it's Glaive the Dane who brings him down, and 9-3 for Ence. They believe in this comeback. But information now picked up. There's a player inside of top con.
They're coming right back, though. You have to imagine you get control of con, you want to get control of short as well. Here comes the flashbang to set it up. It's going to be Goofy with the dualies.
Fully whited, has to rely on Kylar to step up for him. And Goofy is unblinded just in time. He comes back, slinging his guns. But zywoo with the miraculous triple out of nowhere on that P250. And that has given Falcons every single foothold in this pistol round. Glaive bites back. His former teammate down on the ground. Great recognizes great. And this pistol is on. It would be the first pistol that Ence were able to pick up in this quarterfinal. Yeah, he's a god on these pistols, but not this time. It doesn't secure the double to close it for the ace immediately, so it does rely instead on Madden, who is just having a fantastic performance in this quarterfinal. So it's on Hades in the clutch alone, trying to force double figures. They think he's on that defuse, but unfortunately for Ence, he's not. So not enough time to win this. He'll retreat, he'll run away. And Pence, oh my goodness, nice shot, but Ence unfortunately have not won a pistol today. And dha is just giving them the shoulder. The cold shoulder is Madden. Swiftly responds through the smoke. It's a spam kill that brings multiple players, unfortunately, now down for Ence. They've got to play in a 3v5, despite doing damage to multiple Falcons players here.
Yeah, that's a huge hiccup from dha. Swinging after that smoke goes down, you have to know that spam is going to come in, and man, that really slows things down. Oh, MP9 jumping around the corner. Glaive out of ammunition, switches to the pistol, and zywoo, Hades has arrived at the perfect moment.
3v3, and now they're coming back up into Kylar, and with just pistols put together with MP9s, it looks like it might just be a magic moment for Ence. 23 seconds left. If they come back into Hades, oh, he can start to spam, but he goes for the pre-fire. And that might cost him if he just sat and hold the angle. Perhaps it would be done already, but that has given them a chance back into it. And when you give great players a moment like that, they snatch it, they run with it. And now it's a clutch for kylar alone up against Madden. And even though they come so close, it isn't that miracle round. And make this hold look a bit more convincing for Ence.
Goofy's going to get blind, so D has to play anti-flash, and he'll have to turn very, very quick. A follow-up smoke. That's not going to delay things.
They've got to go through it. And here Falcons come, and they do not get through. They do not break through Goofy. And they've got to reset. Falcons have to come in from a different avenue. And they found short. They might find this as sanctuary for the moment, but they've got to now deal with that adjustment in the defense yet again for Ence. It lands at the feet of Madden. He'll hold position behind the sandbags, waiting on his in-game leader of Snappy to come and join him. It will be the last-ditch effort. It's the only option they've got to hit this B-bomb site. Ence are defending it with everything they've got, though, and Snappy is toppled. It's double figures for Ence.
They needed it. Their first win of the second half puts them at double digits, and it's a great hold. That's Goofy and Glaive.
Flashes up. Diha steps up, and he'll start spamming down, but this will not work this time. Goofy, he's found one, but they slip by the bridge, and oh, he turns back, a big headshot, but it's kept Ence in it for now. It's still not a favorable position. And Falcons are into the B-bomb side. It's gotta be a retake if Ence want to go for this, but what a shot from Hades. That's some pious down. Talk about a big game moment. This could be one of them. Looking to push it to 11 rounds as Hades is pulling distraction.
You see it?
He wants to allow kylar to come on in, and perhaps he did catch a glimpse of Snappy. The eye of the Falcon turns short. It's kylar gone, and Hades with a bone to pick. He'll make his way into the clutch. A missed shot, and now up in the open. Oh, he's hit a quick one, and he's going back below. But he can't compose himself for that flick down into the water. Once he hops up, Jason, it just looks so unlikely.
Yeah, this time you could see similar defense, but not stopped in the blind spam into the smoke. This time Falcons is able to overwhelm, and Boros is able to slide behind the defense from short.
Oh, Diaz having a tough time. Really having a tough time outside Monster at the moment.
Had a lot of bodies sent at him. I mean, Falcons in the last Cuban timeout, they've really switched things up.
And Goofy is still in the water. He has galvanized his team to this point, but it's just a single kill. Hades from heaven rings true through the smoke, and it's still a 3v3, but with that kill from Diha, that set up Ence in pole position for this retake. Some Pius has received a lot of damage, and Hades once again wins that head-to-head duel. It's now just Snappy, and that in-game leader sits poised in the corner. He knows there's going to be a peak eventually, and here they come around the corner. First for Snappy, but he's under pressure, and Ence have battled their way through to map point on overpass.
12-9, an exceptional retake, but Hades again the impact of people trying to stop them from taking long. They're up quick with nades, with weapons. Oh, Hades gets back quick.
Yeah, he does. He's running back into position. And he knows there's a player tucked in that corner. Second shot for Hades. Boros is brought down. And it's 2 steps closer to map 3. The heart of Hades, the heart of Ence. And he's got another. Hades sits atop the throne of bones. And map 3 is surely here now. Some Pius on the other side. How poetic would it be for Hades to knock him on his back to tie up this series? He's got the angle. Some Pius encroaches closer, ever closer, but Hades has done it. We are through to map 3. Ence have life in this series. They have just been so good on pistol rounds today. Unstoppable, unrelenting, but this time it is Hades who has become the heart of Ence, who opens up with the first kill with a pistol, and the second is even better. This is more like it from Ence. The first round of Nuke is looking fantastic. And Poland loved that one. It's just magic left this time. And it's gotta feel rough if you're Falcons. They've been on the receiving end this time.
Finally a pistol round for Ence. Finally they get a start in the lead. And that is just dominance. Hades picking up right where he left off.
Sampice is the man at the front of the pack, and he's got the bomb on his back.
Yeah, I don't know, he might have been spotted. Big fight for Hades to win, but he's caught in the open. A double peek. D-Hawk get nothing done. Even when you add Goofy into the equation, it changes nothing.
And Kylar and Glaive now a 2v3. It's going to be the sprint down the lower bomb site for Falcons. Glaive is trying to get there before them. He might even get there before them. Glaive is now holding this angle, and Sopias gets no step closer. Glaive is looking to give Ence the perfect start to take out this gun round, and Magisk is below him. Oh, he's below him. Will Glaive detect him? He's starting to read it, and Magisk flicks on up. Despite Glaive having the up on him, Magisk still stays in that position. And Kylar descends down the ladder, now detected and double peeked. Magisk comes in, and it will be Falcons to collect their first gun round.
And this, I mean, all the upper defenders are going to be unnoticed because there's nobody outside.
And look at the setup designed to deal with this. Goofy has to drop off. Here's Kylar from man, and double kill swiftly, removing the lives of Boros. And Magisk and Goofy's peeking up behind him. He stops that Ventai, but the ball makes it down. And Madden collects it, but there's no hope in hell for this one. It's a 1v5, and they've already made the rotation. Ence already have this round. Madden's gonna put that bomb, at least fake plant it. It's a good headshot on Clay, but he hears the stomp of the players arriving down the vents. And surely do not let this one slip. He's coming back into position, and finally, from one of the angles that Ence have taken up, they will secure the round that ties up the game again. Hades doesn't overextend just yet, but that's the fight that means the most. That's the bomb. And it isn't the double. Madden does catch Hades unaware. So confused as to how Madden is that deep inside of the A bomb site. But it's a golden ticket now for Snappy as he puts that bomb down and looks to close in this 3v2.
They have a kit, they have a smoke. They need to get past Madden and Snappy.
It comes down to timing. Madden looks up. He's blinded. He looks back into it, but it doesn't even matter. He's blinded, but he still will break them. Madden is having a masterclass inside of the spot deck.
On a timing, he can push.
Running in towards Kylar. It's a long and labored spray, but he eventually brings down his opponent with a sidearm. But Boros once again cuts through D-Hut towards outside. And Boros, being in this position, just starts to ask so many questions for Ence. Where could you have lost map control? Where could they be? And Glaive just doesn't know the answers.
There's something that Falcons saw where they want to attack this. They're being so aggressive and so disrespectful getting into that big garage. And that's going to force Ence's hands. And that gives Snappy a lot of things to play with. Now that you're having success outside, you can kind of predict that Ence is going to have to change things up, bring an extra body there, and that's where ramp hits are more effective. That's where upper buffs are more effective. Ence are reeling in this third map. Final round of the first half, and Sunpias is feeling good. He's dropped down to the P90. You have to imagine that's going to mean an upper rush.
And it is, in fact, that upper rush. The P90 swings out in the spot deck, and it's down, it's out. And this looks like a fourth round for Ence. Just Snappy left. And it's a classic call from Snappy. He loves to throw them in. And the first time you see the full upper bust to close the half, it gets stopped by the Ence wall.
And it's a good call, too, with how much conditioning they've done to this Ence defense to expect something outside. Unfortunately, Ence gonna have a big hole to climb out of in the second half. Snappy goes down last. It's 8-4 in the favor of Falcons. Elimination on the lines. The semifinals await, and we find out who goes through in the second half.
You're primed for it, but are you able to deal with it is the question. Sunpias taken down low, but he still stands tall with one at least. And Boros, oh, he's in the darkness, shrouded by it with one headshot still connected. There's no room to plant just yet, and Madden has made no secret about his position coming through the decontamination door. That kill has opened things up. It's allowed a new access point, but they fly up the ladder, and Falcons are back in position just in time.
Yeah, but Magisk has moved outside, so he's not going to see them drop in. They're still not sure where the finishing play is going to be. Madden went back downstairs just, to be honest, at both bomb sites. And Magisk is trying to win this by positioning.
How long is Kylar going to look at this? How long is Kylar going to consider the flank of Magisk? Coming around the corner, it's going to be the headshot for Kylar. And just Madden. And we know how insane he's been already in this quarterfinal. But this is a step too far. This is not going to be happening for him. My God, Madden! That is just broken Ence apart. That is just one of those moments you cannot get back.
Oh, you can't recover from that. That has quieted down the whole arena. That is an unlosable round.
That is just, oh my, sucking the life out of the team. How has he done that?
An absolute miracle in the quarterfinals. Madden in this series has been so spectacular.
Snappy coming up through secret stairs. He's about to have an early fight versus Diha, and he's got it. That's Diha down. And Ence will have to suffer the rest of this round. 4 players versus 5. They're attempting to trade, they're attempting to split. They overwhelm Madden this time around. Snappy is taken out of play by Hades. This could be a great answer back for Ence after having an absolute nightmare in the previous to come back swinging into this. But it has to be Goofy, and he's done it! Goofy! A great headshot out to heaven, and that gets them back into this. That brings life back into Ence.
What a rebuttal. Goofy steps up again just like he did on Overpass with an important clutch there. 1v2, and he nails the shots. Breathes some much needed life back into Ence.
Diha pushes behind those outside smokes, and he's not making any. Wow, he should have probably shifted for a little longer because these pistols come out swinging again. Ence are broken surely this time. Hades and Kylar left in a 2v5. No, Ence. Not like this. They dug so deep to find a way back into it again, and it is snatched so cruelly from their hands. Oh, it's timing here on the peak. He does just get behind Red before that peek from Snappy comes on through. And look at that, Magisk inside of the vent. It's very sneaky, and he's caught a glimpse of his opponent moving towards main. And an important fight for Hades has been collected. Magisk finally breaks open that vent, breaks open Kylar, and they're about to break Ence here on the spot deck. Hades has to clutch this, and Boros brings him down. Pistols are their bane in this moment, Jason, and it just isn't looking good for them.
They're more than happy to exchange blows 1-for-1 as they get closer to a quarterfinal victory.
Yeah, they don't have the playbook to go back into. They have a deep one to find the answers, and it looks so easy for them at the start of this round. Diha looked like he had safe passage to secret. Snappy pushes outside. Diha has to sink this one. Eventually he does it. Boros holds. Okay, can't get around the corner without hitting a dig. And Sapias has come to clean them up. It looked like they had found their way through, and perhaps they still have, because Glaive has suddenly found himself in a clutch up against the greatest that Spain has ever had. Yeah, he has to get that bomb back, and Sapias is starting to consider multiple different positions because he has no idea where Glaive is coming from. Absolutely no idea, but he's about to find out. He's about to have a look, and Sapias hears the noise of the crowd, and now he knows exactly where his next target is, his only target. And he peeks on out, composed as ever. It's Sapias stepping up and cleaning up. He might have just done it for Ence. He might have broken them at the most. Well, they fought hard in every single round despite the weapons that they have. So Ence coming back into it again. Tech9s, their last stand. Ence sprint out through the doors. Goofy running with it. Tech9 rounds that corner. But there's no follow-up yet until this point. Kylar assassinates Madden towards the back of the bomb site. And suddenly now there is a chance. But Boros got the flank. He's got this play in. He's created that space, and he pulls out the sidearm. And despite Ence getting into the bomb site, they do not find the plant. And Diha is put in a clutch again. This time a 1v3.
This time he's got the bomb at the very least. Doesn't have to worry about picking that up, but unfortunately.
Ence battled hard to be the first Polish team in 8 years to make it here to the spot deck. They don't want to go out like this, so Diha has moved into position to assassinate Boros and collect an MP9, but they know now where he's gone. And this now flips the chances increasingly in the favor of Falcons because it wasn't the weapon Diha wanted. It's only the little sidearm. And that defuse is being stuck all the way, and Diha gets him off it. The Tech9 gets another, and this time Snappy's going for it. Diha, oh, he's got it. He's forced Snappy away. He's absolutely got it. And Diha, the hunter, the hometown hunter, slays a Falcon.
11-6, Diha keeps him alive for the moment. How close are these rounds? The heroics from both sides.
I can't believe Diha is able to pick it up on the Tech 9.
It's brilliantly played. It's brilliantly played the way he lures them out. Falcons not sure which side of ramp room he's gonna peek. And yeah, they've got a lead. Yeah, they're 2 rounds away from the semifinal, but every round is stressful for Falcons.
And this hometown team have got more in them. 5-7 from Madden, takes a couple of shots. They're going into Boros. This unproven player blisters a headshot right through Goofy. Sampayas comes over with a scout, and despite having weaker weapons, Falcons are up multiple players. This will bring them to series point. This will bring them to semifinals point. And Ence once again have to battle in the deficit.
Well, Diha playing an awkward game of chicken in the vents. Gonna force Madden away. 2 players heavily tagged up as Boros comes to address ramp room. They're lurking into his position and he's primed and ready.
Oh, he absolutely is. Deagle clocked in. Oh no, for Boros, it's a disaster, but for Ence, it's an opening. And they're gonna move down into that bottom B bomb site. Plant will be secured. Glaive the man to do it. Madden hears that, and the door, because of the smoke, opens up the wrong way, so he can't swing out with it. He sends the flash in, chasing in with that 5-7. He now has to think about that damage being done to Glaive. He knows he's up towards the control room. Madden's chasing after them, but he's about to find 2 players at the top of the stairs, and his former teammate deals out that revenge headshot. And Magisk has to fall away because Ence are staying in this. Ence are coming back.
Well, now we got a game in our hands. Ence strings them both together. Some real grit in this map so far. Another situation where Ence claws back from the jaws of defeat. It's 7-11, 4 rounds away, Ence.
It's information now for Falcons as well, where the trajectory of that Molotov was intended for, but it doesn't remove the position of Magisk, who drops down into the back of the site. Falcons up 2 players. 30 seconds left to make this final adjustment for Ence.
It's toast.
And it's not done yet, Jason. Hades hits the shot inside of the site. Madden's gone, but 20 seconds. Yeah, now we're starting to run out of time. That bomb, oh, at the back of the pack. It is absolutely floundered at this point for Ence. Even if they hit the headshots required, they wouldn't have made it down in time.
As weak a defense as you could have wanted at the upper bomb site, and they can't make their way in. Opening kill from Magisk and slides down to allow Snappy to take next contact. A beautiful little switch up.
Here comes the utility. The final movements perhaps for Ence. They don't want it to be, but it could be the reality of the situation. But Diha and Hades sniping 2 kills back into play. And Magisk once again pulled into the fray. He's got a position up on top, but Hades considers it. You can't play that position twice. You don't get away with it. And Boros rotates down to the ramp, spots them coming out. It's only 1 kill. And Snappy's left a 1v3 ahead of him. And he's so far away from this, so he's saving into a spawn. And Ence do not die. Not yet. They've still got some life left in them.
Bomb goes off, and we continue round 22.
Big shot again. Hades is the key to unlock these rounds time and time again for Ence. Magisk though with the deagle. We've seen him do ridiculous things with it in the past.
Look how much they respect it.
They respect it, and that's going to funnel them back into the A play. And Madden's waiting for them. Zeus in hand, Snappy in the vents. Tobias looks away, and Snappy just got out of position.
Well, they're working their way in right now. Snappy's trying to bide his time, pick a moment. I think he's waiting for the Zeus from Madden to do something to it. Goofy goes down. Zeus can't get close enough, and it all turns up Ence. Double digits. No quit in this team, and it's 12-10. Oh, Hades one more time opens it up. This ult has been so good. And now Kylo punishes the follow-up push. Ence is in control. It's a 5-on-3.
Snappy gets inside of the smoke. twistzz slips in towards main. Snappy's looking for him. twistzz not looking the right way. Can't deal with it. Is down. And 4v3 off the back of that, so maybe still a chance. And Magis can step up here for the Falcons.
It's the ult though. It's Hades, ready and waiting, sees the utility, wants the follow-up peek. He's gonna try and timing shot. He's got defense and Goofy's gonna step forward. And so Boros, a double from heaven. And it's brought right back into a 2-on-2.
Just as you think Ence are ahead, there's a moment again that pulls the Falcons back into it. But the timing, look at this, Clear slips underneath, and he's got the battle of the in-game leaders. The headshot on the flick up, and Boros cannot compete. He cannot compete at all. Ence are drawn us to the brink.
That AWP is worth everything. A Falcons victory, crushing the dreams, 12-11. One final round to decide it all.
It looked like Ence were out of it. It looked like they were done, but their absolute god has arrived.
It felt like they were done. It felt like they were going to collapse. It felt like it was just way too much to handle. For a new team, a young team.
But they've got to do it from a 4v5. They're going to walk their way down past those double doors. 25 seconds. The final swing of those double doors is open. Sampayas ready to strike. He can drop behind cover, but it's a missed shot from Sampayas, but he goes back again. And Falcons are bringing them to the end of this road. It was such a romantic story, but I think we're about to get a dose of reality. Kylar comes down the stairway, but no time at all. The time runs out, and that is it. It is Falcons who will progress to the semifinals over Ence. They give the Poles something to shout about. They come back after 8 years. The first Polish team to make it into the playoffs in the Spodek. The first Polish team to give any sort of hope. And this is a new team. This is a team.
Hunter's first test. He spots them out. Rotates through. Nex has got a lot of pressure coming his way, and he does stand in the flames. Delivers! Triple headshot for P2K. The rest is Hunter's. He'll finish it with style. Renexa, that molly meant nothing to him.
That is huge right there from Nexa. He gets a second chance in G2, the first round in the quarterfinal up against FaZe, and he flatlines 3. This is a confidence booster, and with the P2K, none of that USP business. That is beautiful. What a start. And again, I have to reiterate, the confidence for Nexa to get that early as a pit anchor, which is somebody, if I'm carrying it, I'm looking to exploit on this CT side.
Did start to take some early control. Hootsy on that reload was a window of opportunity. Here comes Frozen, looking for Hootsy. Already dispatches niko. Ouch! That will leave a mark. Hootsy deleted as well. He wants it. He wants the sight.
Not ready, though.
Not ready for this one. Hunter holds on to B.
Look where the bomb is as well. There's no phase finish. There's just a lot of pressure. And at the moment, monesy's still over towards A. Not an easy defense, but one I'm sure monesy could pull off.
The hyper-aware youngster. Oh, but it's ropz prepared for the duel. Punished for his peak. A side open for FaZe, and they will find their first. That 3 rifle save has saved them.
Yeah, and again, they had to force themselves into a fight. They had to actually play for that banana control, and we can turn our attention to Frozen. It's a nice round to win. We're going to keep 3 alive back of the pit. Bomb's going to go off. And an AWP for broky picked up off the corpse of monesy. That 1 kill catching him off guard. ropz laser sharp, and it was from monesy's POV we saw him go down. And that's exactly what that highlight reel the desk had for us, right? You just blink and you miss it. This is the Frozen double. First 2 kills of the game for Frozen, and impactful ones. Those are your favorite, as here it is from ropz's POV.
So
Bang and you're dead.
Just the tip of the barrel for his awareness. monesy goes down, and still no rotation. niko isolated on this site. Molotov forces him into the open. He's blind, he's burned, and he's dead. Giving it a go with a nade on the smoke. Misses his chance. monesy won't get another one of those.
You could see there, though, just that CT smoke was enough pressure. niko, knowing he was the solo defender, it went quiet. He thinks, all right, One of the best riflers in the world. I'll see what I can do, boys. Don't rotate over just yet. And then immediately
making it just a 2-round discrepancy now after that 3-0 G2 start. And look at the turnout, by the way. The Spodek on a Friday afternoon. This is a hard one to break. Walking in to the stacked side. niko gets pantsed. It's Karrigan with an opening kill. hooXi, though, holding on to long. This crossfire established is going to be uncomfortable for FaZe. broky, a quick adjustment. Removes hooXi from the pack. This Nexa Hunter crossfire, though, with 18 seconds left. FaZe need a hero. The smoke isolating the duel. That's not a good clear from Frozen. It's Nexa that will piece it together, and only one stands. G2 hold on to A.
Nexa has done fantastic in this pit position. The pistol around the test, the P2K with 3, and now just being stoic, letting that clock sink through. niko either didn't hear the comms of what was or was not being held because he gave himself up as a bit of an offering there. But the fact of the matter is, Hunter and Nexa held on. They stayed tight, and an important round. That was from the gates called as a 4-1 setup for the CT side, and we saw just how much pressure monesy was under. So they had to call the bluff there, G2, and massive work from Nexa. Again, the confidence for him.
Hey guys, make sure to check out hotpizza.gg as they've added a new cool event. Complete easy daily tasks like visiting the website, opening a case, playing a classic or case battle to get cheese points, and make sure to complete all the tasks of the day to get an extra bonus. Once you collect enough, you can open different cheesy peasy cases for free and get a really cool skin. So, if you want to check out hotpizza.gg, the link will be in the description below, and don't forget to use my code VLADOPART for another free 50 cents bonus.
Oh, monesy caught a whiff of Rain, and it's the AWP again. Removes Rain. Oh, miss. Frozen alive. He shouldn't be. 30 seconds. They have to commit up. Trying to smoke off this AWP. Missed shot from monesy. Counting on Hunter. Going forward into the duel. monesy can't hit anything. Now the Deagle connects. The site not lost yet. As the bomb goes down, monesy trying to find a perch over the smoke. A 3 versus 2 retake. And hooXi not ready for Graveyard. It's only 6 bullets, but 1 on monesy's AWP. It could be good. He misses it again. Run on down, and FaZe will take the round.
Oh, back and forth that one went, and between the sides. monesy with a couple of uncharacteristic misses there.
Does that shake his confidence, Chad? That's not like him. Frozen finding that one onto hooXi as well. Did make the job a whole lot more manageable towards the end.
Very important because the side player was mollied out of position. There was the Bloodlusters. Yeah, the couple of misses from monesy.
Oh, the jump. He
was trying to assist because you can see he was getting smoked off. This was very important from Frozen. So again, impactful kills from the young vet. To just find ourselves into a little bit of a technical timeout. His teammates are going to try and assist in Halls and Boiler.
And he's going to catch him off guard. You can see Rain jumping. Shocked. And now they're trying to aggress. He needed the transfer. Karrigan could not finish onto Hunter. And now a rifle.
Bombs in second mid.
Being recovered. Yeah, broky's trying to contain. There's so many questions. Doesn't want to lose this AW. Doesn't want to lose the round. I mean,
timing on this is everything.
Hunter's just transitioning back over as they peek out. Worried about Pit. Spots 1, spots 2. Info, and he's alive and kicking. Needs a headshot. Frozen flustered. Running out of bullets. It's Hunter onto broky. All onto Frozen.
This would be sub-clutch.
This would be a necessary clutch from Frozen. An impossible task, surely, with niko and Nexa breathing down your neck. Now, getting the bomb in is one thing. It's up to niko and Nexa to convert this. Or will Frozen aggress into Nexa? He's bringing it together, piece by piece! Frozen! The new addition starts up in the Spodek!
That's what Karrigan was banking on right there. The first time in the Spodek, and he's delivering those type of clutches. Big impact yet again from Frozen. And this is how the round started. Looked like it was crumbling apart. Just an aggressive push down mid. monesy with the save rifle finds the first. The pistol's pesky as you like, but Frozen, a 1-on-3. Beautiful work. He's been doing this for some time as Frozen. Sure, baby face, but big time. Smoke about to land at his doorstep. So the 3-quarter. What a fight. Ahead of it was Rain before the smoke had plumed, but more damage done to the defense as now they're scrambling, trying to block, coming through.
Whoa!
Down.
Karrigan pulls it off, pushing the smoke, and down goes Nexa. A big headshot, sight lost. Frozen, he has not let off the gas as a 6th round imminent for FaZe Clan.
I remember how this game started, right? We were in a massive hole as far as FaZe is concerned.
Your valuable asset into the next round. niko, poised.
And important, very important. You can take a look at the finances here going into the final round of play. niko will now be able to drop an extra rifle. The rest of them just under that 3K mark, but this is FaZe. They hit the go. And they were forcing pressure towards long. They were blocked towards short, but on that timing, were able to push themselves through. monesy couldn't get the job done.
They've opened up, and they're continuing. Without the bomb, but pushing the site, xantares gone. Slight concern about the bomb, but ropz holding for the potential aggress mid.
And they have so many re-smokes available for spawn here. So no real issues at the moment for FaZe. Range joined the party. This info play, it's going to be met by ropz.
Oh, he's hearing all of that. Readies himself. Nose pressed to the monitor as he confirms the round and the lead for FaZe at the half. Karrigan with a beautiful double into the B side.
I think he started 0 and 7.
Yeah, he's found his footing, excuse me. 5 frags in this first half. And there we have it, FaZe Clan 7. Working their magic to recover the half and leave with the lead.
Come on now.
There is no way. ropz has been theory crafting already. Unbelievable, and it's not gone. As you said, 30 seconds, he'll have another one to go.
Hold on to that bad boy.
Frozen though, he's getting run at, Wow, composed is Frozen.
And blocked.
RG2.
They're coming through.
Giving it a go, smoke of their own. Frozen, what? Full flash, now Karrigan gets another, the back is turned, and it's all 5 alive for FaZe.
Oh, an electric start to the second half.
Oh, I can't believe ropz has already been cooking.
That is so cheeky, and we were just talking about Nex's confidence from his impact with that first half of play. Well, that's like getting knifed.
Oh my goodness.
Pantsed here.
That's got to be one of the first Zeus kills on a quarterfinal stage in the Spodek.
Oh,
My
that is
God.
something special. But this B defense as well, beautiful. Yeah, all you can do is smile as Karrigan, the showman, happy with that. ropz has a timing.
Nexa has a headshot. This bonus you discussed, seems like G2 are weathering the storm.
Check this out. Full rotation, the B bomb site has been evacuated. Everybody has rotated over to defend A site's honor.
A nade.
That was the team nade.
Yeah. Maybe telling, and actually forces a reposition. Out of range.
Awkward.
Very uncomfortable now for FaZe. broky needs at least 2. He's provided, and Frozen unable to start that clutch machine whirring into action. Instead, it will be G2 on the board for the T side. Oh, they slip into boiler just as the util arrives, as do the players. xantares' back was turned. A good timing from ropz. One of those 2 save rifles. Has drawn first blood. Spots the barrel. Controls the spray. Takes down the Orber as well. Nexa into the site. Activates. Out of apartments into the pit. Rain.
Only 3 kills for Rain so far. This could be a big, impactful round. Then the Norwegian needs it.
Yeah, and no armor on him. Oh, Karrigan just stampeding. And still beats out niko.
How's he done that?
I don't think niko knows, but either way, Hunter using the AWP off of monesy's corpse in the low HP. A 2-on-2. No armor for FaZe. Oh, broky doesn't know how close that was. With Hunter's HP where it is. And now it's all on to Nexa. He has some camp, and he's got a clutch in front of him. What can you do? 5 seconds as he has to hold it. broky closing the gap. It's Nexa's chance, and it's glorious. Triple kill from Nexa.
Whoa, that one was labored, and Nexa bails them out again. That's 3 rounds we can put to his name. The newest addition to the team. He's donned the G2 jersey before. He's been here with the final without the crowd. And this is a quarterfinal with it, and he is standing up to be counted because the community not a massive fan of this addition. The roster change come with some scrutiny, but Nexa, impact, and that is going to feel real good. Rain's having a rough game, Alex.
Yeah. Will it continue to go that way? No, with the spray, nearly 3. The dink onto monesy puts him on 2.
Still pressure on ropz.
Yeah, we're trying to reposition, finds a safe haven between the flames. It's actually broky's up onto niko. Looks like FaZe have done enough unless we get another heroic Nexa round. broky says no. His 15th frag, a double in this round.
There's a 1-on-3 on 2 HP sound.
Sounds impossible to me, Chad, but maybe not to monesy. He seems to have a very good idea, a sneaking suspicion.
How to get the bomb at least.
Up. Whoa, goes for a lightning fast quick scope, does miss out on that, and broky closes with his third. FaZe the first to find double digits.
There's Rain, a very important double kill and damage done on that short side. To be honest, I thought he should have contributed more in the previous.
Yeah, well, there's some redemption for him.
And it breaks the streak. That was 4 straight for G2, but the first to reach the double digits is FaZe. And the third tactical timeout now called by G2. That was even with the opening pick found in Banana.
And you heard in the interview Hooksy gave just saying that FaZe is a different beast on the stage, and they're starting to feel that now in the server.
Oh, yeah. Good decision.
He's ready now. With that orb, misses his hard swing wide, comes Hunter into the site. They still have to find him. Not the weapon for the job. Hunter knows there's someone else. broky firing off shot through the smoke. And Rain's flank floored by monesy. 2v2 in the smoke, this is chaos. It's all done on the round. How did FaZe hold on to that? How is broky still alive?
That is insane. The response time from his teammates to take the pressure off. They were just flooding in through CT and Banana. That meant the broky just leaping around. He dropped his smoke. We had the frozen smoke back aside. We were just gray screened. That was chaos in Banana, but this is the opener. This time Karrigan getting the better of niko. Rotates in the damage done by Frozen onto Nexa. That's beautiful. But it was just a quick response time to deal with that, and it's so awkward as niko. Frustration starting to show. G2 out of money, and they have to go for the force buy.
Turns the flash. ropz nails it, and combined with Rain, it's 3 on the spray. Hunter holds on. Just enough health. 5 HP in it, and he gets the bomb down. niko's going to be overlooked. Or not. Karrigan clears. And a Hunter 5 HP clutch seems like they're asking too much.
18 kills. He's having one of those big games. This would be huge.
This would be ridiculous. A single bullet from broky, and they're right next to each other. There it is. It wasn't the first bullet out of broky, but it gets it done, and 12 in the bank on G2's pick. FaZe 1 round away from taking the first map of this quarterfinal.
Again, the finance is going to be the biggest problem for G2 going into round number 22. Very likely to be the last round of play. And the fact that Karrigan has the awareness, right? They only knew where Hunter was, but once the bomb goes down, you usually beelining it. So great cognizance there from the in-game leader.
Rain's found an angle around this smoke. Hunter's going to walk straight through it. Loses his head. It seems Inferno falling through their fingers. G2's pick. And it's flying the FaZe flag.
Well, Frozen's been looking comfortable. Looking right at home in this FaZe jersey.
Honestly, he gets away with that first, but it won't happen again. niko, the last to fall. And there you have it. FaZe Clan taking G2's Inferno. Karrigan very happy with that one. And a strong debut in the Spodek.
Haven't delivered the fireworks just yet. No overtime. Ancient would be a perfect place to deliver it. I think we can expect a few more punches to be thrown on a map like this. It allows for pace, and well, monesy needs to start with a bang.
Oh, that's tough.
Nexa's turn.
Oh, he gets one. Frozen deletes him back. Not an immediate rotation. They think it's all fakery. No bomb was spotted. It puts it all onto Hooksy. And Molly landing at his front door. Gets away. Puts one into the head of Frozen. Seizing control of Donut. Planting in that smoke. Thank you very much, G2. Strafing through. niko down to Karrigan. And only Hooksy and Hunter remain.
Hunter slipped.
Hang on. There's an opportunity. These dual Berettas can unload damage. Destruction takes another. Frozen and broky are so low. Maybe he's got it in him. Time. And no head caught by broky.
Sharp shooting in that one. The A-main duel, monesy going in aggressive, trying to get that early info. You can understand why you'd want to go for an A-main push. You have so much early info on B. And niko, camera zooms straight on him, looking straight down the line. But this is the opener. And whoa, broky with an impactful round. Frozen quick as you like as well. And for niko, you never love to have to opt for that, but while the bomb's getting punched in, you try and take the risk with the flash jumping through that smoke.
And we saw, again, this could be some confidence confidence boosting frags. I don't get to finish my sentence as a bullet lands in his face, and xantares found a double. He'll be happy with that. FaZe perhaps not, but all the same, it seems the round really hinges.
Hold up. Next is looking for revenge, Alex, and he's even got the skin.
There's no way.
Not this again.
It should be set for one.
He's got it done!
Oh, no!
He bought his from the $2 store!
Next up! That one. He's like, what? Oh, ropz obviously doing it better. The developer knows how to use it.
Where's that gone?
I don't know what happened. Yeah. What?
Yeah, everybody astonished by that one. Short as well, flash and go.
Rain trying to be the spearhead of the operation. Chunked down, spam does not connect. They are up. niko onto broky. So they have continued to twist the knife of that opening kill. It's Frozen trying to turn the tide of battle, but ropz holds on. Bomb down, short. But ropz and Rain, they are dead men walking. As Hunter makes it so. Puts one into the head of ropz. Only Rain stands, trying to do something. Only the one. G2, that's a very convincing start to your CT campaign.
Yeah, good impact from xantares. 2 kills to opener to give them the number advantage. Then on the way into the side, also finding another. So good job.
Honestly, just in time. Gets that nade down. Position well. That's a lot of damage. Finishes off Frozen. Hunter combines. This is perfect. Handling of business. broky, that rifle does nothing. And monesy with 5 bullets. He'll put one in the head of ropz as well.
Nice little confidence builder there for monesy. 4 kills in that round. Responded to that just in time. Nade doing all the damage.
Boosting Frozen up.
Where do they use the smoke? Looks like CT.
Not donut. That means Hunter will be active.
Temple molly.
Frozen. That was his chance. Squandered. Hunter posts his 5th. Bomb down, covered by ropz. A quick headshot. 2 versus 4, now 3. Look at the damage, though. Opting to double donut. Not planted for you there. It's looking for action, looking for headshots. And oh, niko's lost his.
They have a smoke on Nexa.
That would make things difficult with the defuse kit's present. Smoke on Nexa. Not planted ideally for donut. They double up. They don't know. Spray transfer out of nowhere.
That was snappy as all hell. That was a 2v4 situation.
Just turned on its head.
No information, no map control. Completely stumped. Carrigan got that opener right through the smoke to start the round. 2 rifles, that's all they have. Hunter run boosted.
Yeah, he's going to have to be the hero. One of those 2. Stampeding. Straight through. Rain ready. Receives him. And xantares as well. Caught in the spray. niko, next on the naughty list, may have caught a glimpse, caught a whiff of monesy trying
to want that rifle.
They're in the smoke, passing each other in the smoke. And now as it fades, Rain gets some. Oh, I was going to say, monesy just about holds on to his life with 18 points of health remaining.
Well, they know where both are. You just putt this in towards A right now. Head on over, Frozen. Oh, he's hearing this.
Yeah, Nexus just loud about it. Frozen should have him dead to right. See you later, mate. Bullet to the back of the head. monesy recovering an AK-47.
So they must have a good idea where he's gone off to. Maybe not. monesy gets one, but for his troubles, ropz will finish him off.
broky needs to support him as Rain's saying the B-side's feeling pretty quiet, but little does he know, rounding the corner is niko. Another one. A double kill to level the odds, but broky's still a problem.
Oh, next is the A defender.
Such a nuisance. Next is going to be finding a little bit of a timing. Takes down the AWPer. Frozen's got the bomb, but he holds on. Nullifies the threat. And a 1 versus 2 presented to niko.
I feel like he has to go for this. Doesn't have a kit. It's going to be problematic, and he's gone the long way round. Frozen might even get the jump on him.
This is an uncomfortable one for niko, but it does feel compulsory for G2. Frozen does get the jump on niko. 6 already in the bag.
Such a dicey scenario, right, with that bomb postured forward in red. Carrigan goes down. Frozen knows he can't go on his own, otherwise he's going to take the bomb right to their door.
Ways to collect his next. Goes a bit overstepping the mark. Someone had to put him up there. It was Hunter, and Carrigan finds his head. Only the one for monesy. And niko firing off shots willy-nilly, needs all of them. Great shot. Gets himself a double. Just playing on the edge of the smoke. He fires off another towards Frozen. Narrow miss. Nade doesn't find him. niko's getting chances. Just needs one more to connect. And Frozen just stands. And oh, niko knows he had more in him.
In the head-to-heads. And this could have been a confidence builder. This could have been the way niko built his way back in. The first two beautiful, but then labored, and Frozen just standing and trying to tap away as well. Yeah, that's an ugly fight. Both of them know it, but niko, that is a real desk slam.
Oh man, no timeout either. We're straight back into it.
Has to take a risk,
There
surely.
by Rain. broky makes the steps, continues to push to niko, and oh, broky hyper aware. They still can't find them. Where did these B defenders go? Oh, tip of the head, and now dead. Nexus cut down. It's only Hunter around. And find one covered. Pinpoint perfect from Rain. It's 3 kills in this round, and now monesy's been spotted out already. FaZe, they're so diligent. Every move seems to be the right one and rewarded. 8-2. Speed running Ancient right now.
Yeah, Rain had a tougher map on Inferno, obviously swapping positions with Frozen. He's taken over towards that short side.
broky having one hell of a performance so far. His whole squad with him in support. He has missed that one. broky doesn't make the same mistake twice though, as they rack him up piece by piece. Nexa, however, has voiced concerns. It makes it a 1v1, but no kit. No time for this, and Frozen, he saves their hides. Significant damage, but the round is theirs. 9 already.
I think that's a key that G2 need to remember with that round. They didn't have a kit. They were outpositioned or outmaneuvered.
Re-smoke now. So mid held onto. B lane was called clear. And broky, he does not relent taking down niko.
And it sounded like a dink, right? But broky still with 61 points of health. So at the corner of the wall, this next set will be summoned to help out HooXi. Another round, another opening kill for FaZe.
Smoke and swing, too comfortable for Rain. As FaZe's 10th seems like a guarantee, unless Nexa comes alive with a double kill of his own design. A 1 versus 2 for Hunter.
With the orb?
With the orb.
Yeah, this ain't going his way.
And ropz. And I can't believe he's pulled that one off! Oh, Hunter! Pros do not fake. On the quarterfinal stage, he's given them a lifeline. 3 to work with for survival in this quarterfinal. Oh, doesn't find his first there, niko. P250 in hand, and trying to adjust. This does take the head off of Frozen. ropz under a lot of pressure here, and he goes wide. Plucks monesy from the pack. Somehow still alive, now covered by Carrigan as G2 capitulating, slowed down. How is ropz still alive? Hunter's down. It's up to niko now. 2 kills in. Carrigan is next challenge. With only 1, he needs to reload. Both towards main, the rotations are through. Isolating Jules not going to be easy, not going to come easy here. As it's all down, and it's all over. 10 on the board for FaZe. That compulsory pistol slips away. This flash has got Carrigan's name all over.
Everyone from FaZe will be here in a heartbeat.
And he's down pre-flash. Smoke obscures Rain's view, but maybe the element of surprise present for the Norwegian. broky spots a lot of bodies, closing the gap, running him down, goes wide, HooXi. Only the 1 from the rifle. This is promising now for G2. niko nailing Rain as well through the smoke.
So is the round. So G2 haven't given up just yet. And a great decision. If a team's going to go for the full press, damage is going to be done. ropz can't get anything, and monesy goes down as well. That's one of the issues if you go for the full press mid and B lane, is eventually you're going to run out of that U2. And if you linger around,
this could be horrible for G2. niko down to the Zeus. broky down as well. They should be able to clean this up despite the stack into the site. It's HooXi holding on. Just a scrap of health. Bomb opens.
No, it was cave.
What? They've lost track of him. And now maybe ropz can do some more damage. Recovering the round. It's a 4-round game, Chad.
oh.
Util forward. Nothing peeking. Onto the monesy scope, 30 seconds and 2 doubling up on this close angle. The hard clear. What? Karrigan just pulls the trigger, takes down niko. broky comfortable onto Hunter. 3 versus 3, 20 seconds. They are into the site. Can't seem to contest the plant. A couple of stray bullets from Frozen. They do not connect. Good spam. A lot of damage. Combined with Frozen, it's shaping up nicely for FaZe. Unless monesy can get more. He can't. An 11th secured in a team effort from FaZe Clan. That Karrigan frag sticking around despite the low HP. Karrigan just looking for info and answers towards the ramp position. He's spotted him out.
They're in.
Yeah, straight up this side, up the guts. monesy onto Karrigan, clears out long. Some heavy damage dealt. Oh, and Hunter, he fumbles onto broky. A quick one on the AWP.
So low.
Really uncomfortable. It gets worse. Punching in the code is Nexa. Pressure applied from every angle. Frozen brings down Nexa through the wall. And this low HP from monesy now haunting him. How are you supposed to win this one? hoops0y trying to isolate the duel. Down goes monesy. It's only one man and a MAC-10. An impossible round for hoops0y here. Upgrades the rifle. It's not planted for him. He can't even knock him off. ropz secures it, and FaZe edge ever closer to closing.
And knocking out the reigning champs of IEM Katowice in the quarterfinals in 2 maps. Inferno and Ancient is where we do battle. Looking like they're going to take 1 step closer.
Certainly looks that way, hoops0y. Despite so much at stake, and niko's just charging. broky was caught off guard, but down goes niko. Hunter was right behind him. There's a gap, but they're not going to be ready for ropz hiding behind the box. It's all done. It's only these two. Nexa and monesy up against the world for survival. Somehow, miraculously, the first 2 of this 2 versus 5 have taken shape.
monesy got the AWP.
That's something as well. But Rain, this is a fast call. Nexa spots him out. What a shot from Rain! And monesy does not have the health as G2 counting on this boy to do it all. In the second and final map of this quarterfinal, FaZe Clan, they just need to bring him down. The first onto Frozen is found. Bomb loose on the site. monesy piecing together the potential puzzle. Knows Rain was main.
Was
Being the operative word. Karrigan lingers CT as Rain looks to join, facilitate a trade. Investigates Dono. Actually, maybe he's got a premonition about this as well. 40 seconds. As now they activate. What a shot! Karrigan had the jump on him. He did the damage, only 3 HP.
still worried about main.
Now, monesy not going to be ready for this. And there we have it. FaZe, best G2 convincingly in the quarterfinals. Cut down.
Absolutely obliterated here on map number 2, Inferno.